Other interesting political news, you have Nancy Pelosi attempting to defend Biden's debate and speaking ineptitudes. However, she herself stutters epically. Some might argue even more than me, which, granted, is saying something. Now, she's on, of course, CNN. This is brought to us thanks to RNC Research. And they say, quote, perhaps sending Crazy Nancy out to defend Biden's cognitive ability wasn't the best idea. Which, I mean, yeah, she is the most famous and most successful Wall Street trader in history. She just happens to know the market better than Warren Buffett. Because she's obviously corrupt and evil as all hell. Some might argue she is. Some might argue Nancy, she's as wise as she is beautiful. Some might say. Which, granted, is probably the worst Trump impression you heard all year, but at least you heard it here. And it's only about 28 seconds long, so I'll go ahead and I'll let her attempt to speak. Which, I don't know who's addressing her these days, but she has a necklace with like golf ball sized pearls all over it. And maybe a couple of magic bouncy ball size. That's just ridiculous. It looks comical. And she has a yellow blazer, which, I mean, some might argue she's as intelligent as a banana. I don't think it's the best move. But at least it is unique, I guess.
And, while he may be saying we're enablers, we see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issues, how informed he is. And I debate with him about legislation, and not debate, but discuss it with him. He's right there. So in any case, it was a bad night. Let's not sugarcoat that. It was a bad night. It was a great presidency. And
yeah, coming from San Francisco, because they've done such a good job there. Huh, that's a joke. No, it's horrifying to live there. That's why I don't. Well, many reasons. Web Republic got 1.2 million views and 12,000 likes. Now, one of the first comments comes from Paul Zupa saying, is she drunk? Getting 334 likes, which, perhaps, but drunk on power, more accurately. Let's see here. What's this? PLC says, I smell desperation. It's a dog, or a cartoon of a dog, dedicated to CNN viewers, getting 29 likes. Let's see. Livercat Media TM says she's drunk again and says, when you're still full of crap, you need two a-holes. He's standing by two other Democrats, getting 116 likes. Joseph Alexander says, quote, remember, they will wheel them into vote until they're dead if you let them, complicit, treasonous crooks. Yep, that got 244 likes, which, again, one of the most evil women in history. You have Feinstein, who, again, wanted to take away your guns and did everything she could to do so for decades. They rolled her out. She didn't remember what she voted on, and she couldn't remember where she was, but she kept voting. And what was it? Her granddaughter had, I forget the specific nuanced term, in terms of having custody over someone's life. There's a specific trade term for that. But yeah, conservatorship? Yes, there we go. So her granddaughter had conservatorship over her. So legally, Feinstein could not make decisions for herself, but she could apparently for millions of Americans. And they just kept wheeling her out, and she just kept voting. Or, let's be honest, more accurately, they kept pressing the button for her. It was just, I mean, that's just elder abuse. She was not there. You could tell in the last couple of interviews Feinstein did. But that's what they do. They cling on to power until the late day they die. I mean, just like Supreme Court. What was it? Was it Sotomayor? Not Sotomayor. What was it? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was so egotistical, so selfish for power, she did not retire or step down under Barack Obama's presidency. Which again, many of her colleagues are saying, hey, step down now so then Obama could elect someone else and you secure a leftist majority for years. And yet she didn't. She clung on to power to her dying day, which many people see as a blessing since, thanks to her passing away under Trump, now you have many people who actually believe in the Constitution on the Supreme Court, which is angering many people. I'll run down more and more. Base Chef says this, and so boy and his father says, why are Democrats hate America, Grandpa? Oh, Grandpa. Says, quote, there's no more Democrats, they're all left and retards and communists. Getting 242 likes, which, yeah, a lot of my childhood friends who were Democrat back then, even they're voting like libertarian and right, just because like their opinions haven't shifted, but the Democrat Party has shifted so much they can't recognize it. And more people, I think, are seeing that. I think that got 242 likes. Base Electrician says, does anyone else smell scotch? This picture of Pelosi, it got 411 likes. Jem Horn says the Democrats are in a free fall right now, getting 217 likes. JC says, appears someone has been out drinking with David DePaul because she is hammered, getting 184 likes. May says this is the greatest clip ever. Thank you for this, getting 325 likes. Let's see. Was it Rob Trickle says it doesn't matter. The deep fakes are going to damage and they're nonstop. This is Biden. What is he speaking here?
Anyway.
At least he has a suit on. Did something right. Or someone did it for him. Let's see here. Roland D. Chain says, well, all she know... What? Oh, no, it's just... Couldn't see that word for a second there. We all know she insider trades and respect she needs to be prosecuted. Getting 70 likes. Yeah, but they're... I mean, it's legal for them. They're not going to be prosecuted. And again, this is one of the few things I actually do. And again, I think she's mostly meant to be vacuous. But AOC actually does agree with Matt Gaetz in terms of trying to get it so that it's actually illegal for these politicians to trade. Because, again, they are making the rules and they could, buy stock before they change the law, and then the stock goes up because perhaps you're going to have you're going to have the government order a new batch of missiles. Spoiler alert, there's one or two companies that manufacture a majority of the missile munitions for the U.S. Let's see. Any contrarian comments here? There's got to be someone who likes her. The flag guy says she's as old and decrepit as Joe. She's next to Nursing Home, getting 79 likes. Cheryl Kane says the truth always comes out. January 6th was a Marxist plot orchestrated by the true insurrectionists, and is Pelosi tearing up his Donald Trump speech, getting 14 likes. Janet says Nancy Pelosi, senile, drunk, and unhinged, getting 32 likes. What the heck? The old vintage Beetle, I think. 45 Trump All has a picture of a girl pulling outside of a Beetle with holding a couple bottles of liquor. It says Nancy Pelosi lies for work. And 48 likes. Yeah, there are a lot of people speculating she was inebriated. I don't know if that was a thing or not. So, yeah, kind of backfired. And, again, she could have done a lot better job defending him. Granted, it's a tall order, but still not great news for Nancy Pelosi. But we'll see what the future holds for her. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers at the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.